Here, S why your API calls might be failing silently when you least expect it, even when you think you're passing all the required parameters. We'll expose a subtle but critical difference in how FastMCP handles path parameters, showing exactly why none values trigger errors while explicit values work flawlessly. You'll see the validation logic in action and how to structure your tool calls to avoid this common pitfall.
Hash this works. Await client, call tool, get user, userid, 123. Hash this raises, missing required path parameters, userid. Await client, call tool, get user, userid, none.
This demonstrates strict parameter validation in API to MCP conversion, a critical pattern when exposing REST endpoints to AI systems. The concept enforces that required path parameters must have concrete values, rejecting explicit nulls to prevent ambiguous or malformed API requests. What makes this distinctive is its zero-tolerance approach to parameter completeness, treating null values as equivalent to missing parameters rather than optional placeholders. The validation works by treating the OpenAPI specification as a strict contract during the MCP conversion process. When a tool call is made, FastMCP performs runtime validation against the OpenAPI schema before forwarding the request, ensuring path parameters meet the same requirements as direct HTTP calls. This creates a consistent behavior layer where AI clients can't bypass API constraints that would normally be enforced at the HTTP level. This matters because it prevents silent failures or unexpected behavior when AI systems interact with APIs. Without this validation, null path parameters could lead to 404 errors, incorrect resource lookups, or server-side exceptions that are difficult to debug. The trade-off is stricter client requirements, but the benefit is more reliable API integration and clearer error handling for AI-driven workflows. Let's break it down line by line.
Hash this works. Await client, call tool, get user, userid, 123.
This makes a valid tool call by passing a concrete userid value. The integer 123 satisfies the required path parameter, ensuring the API endpoint receives properly formatted input.
Hash this raises, missing required path parameters, userid. Await client, call tool, get user, userid, none.
This demonstrates required parameter validation. Passing none for userid triggers validation that rejects null values for path parameters, enforcing strict API contracts. The error prevents invalid requests from reaching downstream systems. Parameter validation pattern. FastMCP's path parameter handling enforces REST API contracts by automatically filtering null values and validating required parameters before request generation. The error message precisely identifies missing parameters by name, eliminating guesswork during debugging. This strict validation ensures API reliability while maintaining clean client-side code.
The parameter that refuses to be nothing becomes everything the API needs.